Nobody wins when the family feels.
Yeah, paralyzed at 18. Shit, I was the second oldest. My older brother incarcerated, so my younger siblings under me. That's the Hispanic area. It's their Independence Day. They got gangs over there. You should have knew. Like, making excuses for evil is bullshit.
Cultures like the flags, there's a lot of like Venezuelans here now, all the like Honduran people, we're all Latinos, so we all gotta share love.
Innocent victim of gun violence, they're demanding justice today. 50-year-old Andrea Monique King was sitting in a car in Little Village on August 31st when someone opened fire and she was shot in the neck. She did die a short time later.
3-month-old baby boy is still in the ICU here at Stroger Hospital, but he is stable now and doing a little bit better. We saw that Little Village community all come together today in the heart under the arch. All of them just saying that this is the exact type of violence they want to keep out of their neighborhood.
That's Community Academy, where the teenager attended. The 17-year-old was shot 1 week ago today, shortly after leaving soccer practice at Harrison Park. His family tells me he was driving a teammate home in Little Village after that friend showed up to practice sick. That's when police say a truck pulled up to Salgado's car near 26th and Hamlin and started shooting.
It's no secret. Over the past decade, we often hear about the violence that's in Chicago, from alleged gangs to drill rap to even some Grammy-awarded artists. But let's be real, we seldomly hear about the everyday residents, the working people, the people working every day for an honest living, to protect, survive, and provide for their families. Family, today, we take a look at one of the most dangerous areas in Chicago. This is an area that's known for Mexicans. Today we shine light on a story based out of Chicago that ties to this neighborhood. Shine light on a young man chasing his gaming dreams and had nothing to do with nothing. Looked just like me and you. Fell victim to the violence in this neighborhood. But that's what we have here today, family. Use this mode to get in your zone and let the interview that we have here today of the victim brother carry this story. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Family, if I'm being non-biased and honest, some would say the streets of Chicago were in a better place when people like Larry Hoover and Jefferson Force were out. When leaders were free, there was structure. But that's for you to decide. I'm here to bring light on this unfortunate incident. But first, we gotta get familiar with the area called Little Village, a vibrant neighborhood on the southwest side of Chicago. It's known for its rich Mexican heritage and a strong community ties. However, beneath its colorful facade lies a grim reality, an alarming rise in violence that has transformed this once thriving area into one of the most dangerous for its residents, and especially people visiting. Over the past few years, gang-related activities and shootings have surged to unprecedented levels, leaving families shattered and lives upended. Today we find ourselves here to shed light on this troubling issue through the eyes of a young man who has faced the harshest of consequences. The abuse to his little brother, to the escalating violence in Little Village. His story serves as a reminder of the urgent need for change in this neighborhood. As we delve into his experience, we aim to uncover the broader implications of this violence and the resilience of a community determined to reclaim its safety. 2 days ago, a sibling of a young man had went to Facebook and said the following: imagine getting woken up to a call from your mom, screaming to the top of her lungs, crying and stumbling over her words. So she decides to send a picture instead, and the picture says a million words. Look at my brother. That looks nothing like my brother. Broken heart emojis. These are the results of the rampant Mexican Independence Weekend shenanigans. Wrongful racial profiling and unwarranted gang brutality on innocent civilians. The city of Chicago needs to be held accountable. If you don't want to read all of this, but you want to support, scroll to the last paragraph. On September 14th, my little brother Marquelle was walking to the gas station in Little Village near Farragut High School. He never made it. Why? Because on his way, he was stopped by a group of young Mexican males, questioning his gang affiliation. He is not affiliated to anything but work and school, which is what he told them. Despite him telling the truth, surrendering and having no weapons, they insisted that he had to be GD because he was black and proceeded to beat him with their fists, feet, pipes, and pistols. Afterwards, they robbed him for his phone, money, shoes, and left him for dead. There are a lot of black men like my brother that simply want to work, provide for their families, and chase their dreams. Marquelle came here and started working at the temp service to make ends meet for himself. He was saving up to get his own apartment and start a YouTube channel for gaming to chase his dreams of becoming a streamer. Although he didn't succumb to his injuries, his life would never be the same. His job has now let him go due to him needing too much time to heal mentally, physically, and emotionally. All of the money he was saving was on the phone that they stole. He hasn't been outside since the occurrence because he is terrified and ashamed. Some people are really blaming him, the victim, for using his free will to walk to the store. Check out the interview from Marquelle's older brother. This the Family TV. Who we got privilege for speaking with today?
Yo, man, it's your boy Tree, man, artist, activist, content creator, influencer from Chicago.
Hey fam, I appreciate you speaking with us today. I know it's an unfortunate time that we speaking on, but hopefully by the end of this video, we can spread more awareness on this situation. Now, for the audience to know, I just want to run down again exactly who you are, of course your little brother, and why we're here today. I don't know if you mind us speaking on it as we flow into things, but of course you mentioned that you was in a wheelchair. You mind briefly speaking on that?
Oh, well, yeah. Living in Chicago, you know, it's gun violence. It's gun violence everywhere, but as y'all know, Chicago, we got a lot of shit going on. So around 2012, when it first really started getting crazy, I got shot and paralyzed when I was 18 years old. It was a process. I direct everybody to Young Will out of the trenches. I got an interview out with him. It's explained my whole life, damn near.
Right.
But at 18, paralyzed at 18, I was the second oldest. My older brother incarcerated, so my younger siblings under me. My 4 younger siblings under me now, so, you know.
Right.
Just take fam, man. Finished high school, went to college for a little bit. Now I do like activism. Like I said, I do activism in Chicago. I've been running after-school programs since 2016, different after-school, different programs, mentoring young men.
That's beautiful.
Right now I work with juveniles that's in like the juvenile detention center, shit like that, with on house arrest, things like that. Working with their probation officers, finding them jobs and different things of that nature, and mentoring them.
Wow, that's beautiful, fam.
And I was shot at a Halloween party at a predominant at one of the top Chicago comedians' Halloween party, Skinbone, Uncle Hank Lowdown.
In here at 5:30 with a breaking news update. 15 people shot at a Halloween party in Chicago's North Lawndale neighborhood. At this hour, one suspect is in custody. CBS 2's Sharday Gray is live in the newsroom for us. Sharday, you were able to speak to those who were inside when these shots rang out.
That's right, Chris. Bullet holes are what's left outside of the venue in North Lawndale after 15 people were shot at this Halloween party. Their conditions range from fair to critical. We spoke with the party promoter who says this was a peace party, but tempers flared and shots were fired.
What was supposed to be a fun Halloween party soon turned into chaos.
Gunfire everywhere. Shots fired, everybody duck. I'm trying to help people, a couple people, you know?
Taiwan Tunskill, a local comedian, says he was inside when shots rang out. Instagram video shows the small venue was packed. Kaylon Moses, otherwise known as Skinbone, a well-known comedian with a big following on social media, says he promoted the party. Moses says the suspect drank too much and security kicked him out.
Instead of just, taking his L on losing from the security, went to the car and, came back, which I still don't understand why he come back and just aim at anybody.
Chicago police say 15 people were shot inside the venue. The mass shooting happened in the 1200 block of South Pulaski in North Lawndale. Ages range from 26 to 53. Police say the venue has a history of throwing unlicensed events.
I was at their Halloween party, got shot.
That's when the mass shooting took place?
Yeah, mass shooting. About 15 of us got shot in that party.
Wow.
I was shot in the back and in my neck, and then the bullet is lodged in the back of my head.
Damn.
So But what we're here for today is a problem that is kind of connected to that, but it's kind of connected to the overall bigger picture. Over the Mexican independence on September 14th, my youngest brother was racially profiled in a heavily gang territory area in Chicago called Little Village.
Mexican flags waving throughout Little Village today as thousands of people lined the streets for the Mexican Independence Day parade.
Today's celebration comes one day ahead of the holiday and coincides with the start of Hispanic Heritage Month. WGN's Andrea Medina is live in Little Village with details. Andrea.
Hi, Taman and Dana. It wrapped up about 2 hours ago, and in the last 30 minutes, parts of 26th Street have reopened to drivers. Nearly 500,000 people were here celebrating and taking pride in their Mexican roots. In one of Chicago's largest Mexican-American communities, hundreds of thousands lined 26th Street in Little Village to watch the 53rd annual Mexican Independence Day parade.
It's amazing that we all get together on this special day.
Born and raised here in Little Village, so I've been here all my life, so I'm still loving it every year, every time.
That is kind of known for having tension between the black and brown community, but it's more so rooted in the gang culture. But the reality is the community accepts the gang because they simultaneously protect the community. So like some of the gangs have alliances with some of the store owners. So when certain things go down, they gonna protect that store. So on one hand, yeah, the gangs is terrorizing the neighborhood, they killing Hispanics too. But at the same time, certain community members ain't against putting the gangs out. So the racial tension isn't necessarily coming from the individual Hispanic community members that live there. It's more so the gang members that patrol these neighborhoods that have rival black gangs. And still it is some racist Hispanics as well. I ain't gonna cap like it ain't. Like it's only just 100% gang members. But the story is my brother is walking in this community. He's going to the gas station. It's 3 a.m. A lot of people have their differences in their opinions on how the time matters and it's the area. We know we Chicago. Y'all know that's the Hispanic area. It's their Independence Day. They got gangs over there. You should have knew. Like making excuses for evil is bullshit. Trying to shush and silence and sweep shit under the rug. Why do we keep doing that? In this 2024, we're in the age of this not slavery times. This not be quiet. You can't speak on that. Master gonna get you. This ain't none of that. Ever something happen to us at the hands of black people, white people, whoever, we need to speak up about that shit. So my brother is walking, an innocent young black man. He just moved back to the city from Indiana. His name is Marquelle Jackson. He just came back from Indiana. Trying to work, he played gaming and shit. He do gaming. It's in the GoFundMe too. We got a GoFundMe. He ain't on none of that, bro. He don't gang bang.
Right.
He don't know, so he don't even know it's invisible borderlines that he can't cross. You know what I'm saying? Because this street shit, the average civilian don't know about these borderlines. They may hear whispers of the shit like, "Oh, don't go over there," but they don't fully grasp the depths of what people are talking about. Right. So it's the borderlines is created because of the gangs. So he said he walking back from the gas station, a big crowd of Hispanics celebrating, got their flags, whatever, celebrating. Motherfuckers approach him, ask him what you is. They ask him what's his gang affiliation. He he don't got none. They felt like he had some anyway. Jump on him, beat him nearly to death, leave him for dead in the street, and rob him, which is some bullshit.
And how old is your little brother?
He's 21.
21. And so this was at the gas station near Little Village, near Farragut High School?
It was as he left. It was after he left the gas station. This was where he was traveling to and from.
Gotcha.
But he was already away from the gas station. He was on his way back to my cousin's house. And when he got home, what was your reaction? What was running through his head? I can only imagine it scarred him. I mean, it's not our house. I wasn't even there. I didn't find out until later that day. Imagine it was 3 a.m. So I didn't find out till probably around 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning. I didn't even see him I didn't see the picture until my sister sent the picture to around probably like 11. So I didn't really, all I went off is my mother's reaction, which any mother is going to react dramatically and tragically. So I thought my little brother was dead initially when I first got the call, how she was like reacting. But once I saw the picture, I understood her reaction to that. But yeah, man, it was
in that area. So I heard you kind of mention it, right? Now I'm assuming no one has been held responsible yet, right?
No, but communication has been being made with the violence prevention organizations in that community. The his Latino and Hispanic community members, the aldermen. I've been in communication with the aldermen. We've gotten to a resolution on what is happening. Now we're moving towards solutions. Gotcha. You know, so because justice isn't really something that's really gotten these days because it ain't no unity. There's no unity amongst the black community in Chicago to even really get organized behind the bigger issue that my brother is just a victim of. My brother is just a victim of a bigger issue, bro. They done killed a Hispanic kid in that same community. 10-year-old soccer player, they killed him, the Hispanic boy. So it's a way bigger issue.
Right, never ending cycle. So I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe you can validate it or shoot it down, but it was mentioned in some reports that they asked your little brother was he GD, which is Gangster Disciple in Chicago, assuming he was, even though your brother said no and still decided to continue to.
Yeah, that's what I said. They asked him. Yeah, correct. I just didn't say the name because that's.
Got you.
Those is the smaller things that don't really matter. But yeah, they asked him his gang affiliation. I asked him what he was. He said, "I'm not none of that."
Right.
And then proceeded to attack him still.
Right. That's crazy.
So that's why it was initially stated as a racial profiling because just because he's black, you can't assume he's in a gang.
Right.
That's profiling, or in another word, anti-blackness, which is kind of embedded in their gang culture.
Fam, did you know the 17-year-old soccer player name?
His name is Juan Salgado.
Juan Salgado.
Would have been Juan Salgado's first day of his senior year, and also he would have become the captain of his school's soccer team, playing on this very field with the varsity team since his sophomore year. That also going to an end 1 week ago today. His family, loved ones, and teammates gathering just a short time ago in prayer.
Help us right now. Help us to be lifted up by your love, your life, your inspiration. Take his life. Ahora somos llamados.
And that vigil beginning just a short time ago near the soccer field here at Juarez Community Academy where the teenager attended. The 17-year-old was shot 1 week ago today shortly after leaving soccer practice at Harrison Park. His family tells me he was driving a teammate home in Little Village after that friend showed up to practice sick. That's when police say a truck pulled up to Salgado's car near 26th and Hamlin and started shooting.
Juan Salgado, yes sir. Rest in peace and justice for him as well.
Absolutely.
17-year-old soccer star, no gang affiliation, dropping off a friend from soccer practice, get shot up in his neighborhood.
And this was recently.
Yeah, it's about August
26th?
23rd, 26th, yep.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So Chicago got a big-ass problem, bro. Every city got problems. Every community got problems. The black and brown community got problems, bro. We as a people got problems, bro. And they want us fighting against each other. They want us to make a race war. They want me to have hatred in my heart for Mexicans and go over there and try to just kill all Mexicans. And they want us to crash out on each other while the upper, But I'm a wise man, so I know it's bigger strings getting pulled.
That's right.
Above me that's making smaller shit happen.
Facts.
But yeah, man, so here in Chicago, we are planning peaceful actions behind this. I've already gotten communication with the gang from that area. They informed us that although it happened on their turf and a few of them did witness it, my brother did say Hispanics stopped it. So the gang is claiming they're the Hispanics that stopped it, and it was actually random Hispanics from. So in Chicago, during Mexican independence, they come from everywhere. Not being funny, they come from everywhere. They be deep as hell, taking up the whole streets, taking over our downtown, taking over. So the area my brother was in is the heavily Hispanic community. So a lot of Hispanics flooded to the community from every side of the city. So they're claiming that it was Hispanics that weren't even from over there that inserted themselves in the situation and escalated the shit, you know, and made it that. So his items that were taken, we can't get those back. So we're going about this with the victory we do have. Like I just stated, they killed a Hispanic kid over there. So my brother got his life. So I can't, I can't wallow in the simple fact that evil and hatred exists. All I can do is expose it. Evil happened to my brother, and I'm exposing it. But he still has his life. So we moving forward with peace and unity.
Fine. That's a beautiful thing, fam. That's real big. Now, before I ask what can the audience and people in your backyard can do to help, do you think possibly the 17-year-old kid in the same neighborhood who lost his life, unfortunately, may rest in peace, some people assume that could possibly be retaliation to your little brother? Just because he was the only person there?
No. These two incidences were not even in the same neighborhood. It's in the same community, but they were on the same block.
Got you.
They were on the same block, and it ain't got nothing to do with none of those things. It's more so, it's shit going on over there. It's Hispanic shit going on over there, bro. Like, it's heavy Hispanic beef going on over there. They fucking up Hispanics over there every day. So, and then the block my brother got jumped on, it's blacks in that gang that's right there. So they not on some like fuck black people type shit.
Got you.
So it's like, it ain't even that. Plus my cousin live over there for years. So they ain't jump on him for no reason. So it's like, it's weighing 50-50 that, it could have really just been some random racist Mexicans used the opportunity to attack my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got the numbers right now. Oh, they over there. Look, basically could have been like this. They seen some Mexicans stopping my brother, like, hey, what's to you, bro? He told them, oh, ain't nothing. And if those other Mexicans weren't right there, they probably would have let them go. But they seeing, those guys stopping that black guy. Like, let's,
Yeah,
let's get them, y'all. Not even knowing, like, they was finna let them go. Like, it was all good. And y'all now 12 all joining in on it on some, sadly, race. Y'all are tainting the image of the Hispanics that are over here. And gasoline, he damn that finna come to them when really they ain't had nothing. So it's all so damn angled. That's why you're not supposed to always react emotionally. Because we could have just went over there and did anything if he random Mexican. And what would have just solved? Now there's just another innocent man. And now his family want revenge. And it's just, and so that's why it's better to, in times like this, see the bigger enemy. Why our communities even need gangs? Why our communities so far we need gangs? Because what they really trying to do is have us kill over till they push us out to white people.
It's a fact.
Black people in every hood across America. If y'all don't know, they want y'all killing each other up so they can eventually move y'all out and gentrify.
That's a fact. So,
come on, man.
Fam, if it's anything the public could do to
share,
help.
I mean, the GoFundMe, my brother gonna post the GoFundMe in the description. We ain't shaking down y'all pockets for no bread, gang. Just share for sure, though. Share, I'm gonna give you my social
Make sure
media.
I put
you
something
can link that.
Okay, yeah, your social media.
Link that. If you in the city and you trying to get involved with the peaceful movements we moving with after this, tap in with me. If you on some super radical, I'm angry, I wanna hurt somebody's shit, that we ain't going that way. And I hope you just advise you to probably go hit the gym or some show, or breathe, meditate or something. But put that energy into some constructive shit, because going to go hurt somebody, you just playing into you just a puppet, gang. Like, you gonna really be a puppet of what the system wants you to be, bro. They want you to be a crash out. They setting all this shit up for us to crash out. So if you want some positive shit, hit me up on my social medias.
This is a very unfortunate situation. Fam, we talked about 4 unfortunate stories in one. Thank God we're not here to talk about a young man losing his life, but what was done is crazy to say the least. We send 11 prayers his way. If you guys would like to support, his GoFundMe will be in the link in the description. Fam, this was the story of a young man walking to a local gas station who was beat down by a group of Mexicans, all because they assumed he was GD. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.